Abby Steiner was supposed to be the future of American sprinting. At just 22 years old, she had already become a national champion, a world champion, and one of the fastest women America had ever produced. Her 21.77-second performance announced that a new superstar had arrived. But then, everything changed. Foot injuries, multiple surgeries, a missed Olympic team, and now, a lawsuit against Puma, with Abby alleging that the shoes and equipment she trusted contributed to the injuries that disrupted her career. This is not just a story about speed. It is a story about pressure, pain, and the hidden cost of becoming great too quickly. And if you love powerful sports stories like this, subscribe to the channel, because this one goes far beyond the headlines. In 2023, Abby's body started sending messages she could no longer ignore. The pain was in her feet, serious pain. The kind of pain that does not disappear with rest, treatment, or positive thinking. In August 2023, Abby had surgery on her left foot for Haglund's deformity, a painful condition where a bone enlargement near the heel irritates the Achilles area. 1 month later, she had surgery again, this time on the right foot. Both feet, back-to-back surgeries. For a sprinter, the feet are everything. They are not just body parts, they are the engine, the weapon, the connection between power and the track. Every start depends on them. Every curve depends on them. Every final 50 meters depends on them. And Abby had just gone through surgery on both. Still, she came back. That is the part people should never forget. She did not disappear. She did not quit. She fought her way back to the 2024 U.S. Olympic trials at Hayward Field, where one race could decide everything. And for a moment, it looked like the comeback was really happening. In the semifinal of the 200 meters, Abby ran 22.03 seconds, a season best and one of the fastest times in the world that year. After everything she had been through, she was still right there. Still dangerous. Still Abby Steiner. Then came the final. The 200-meter final at the Olympic trials was brutal. Gabby Thomas was flying. Brittany Brown was flying. Mackenzie Long was flying. And Abby was trying to hold on to a dream with a body that had already been pushed through too much. For the first half of the race, she was in it. But the final 50 meters told the truth. The speed was still there. The heart was still there. But the body could not give her what she needed. Abby faded. She finished 6th in 22.24 seconds. And here is the painful part. In almost any other Olympic cycle since 2000, that time would have been good enough to make Team USA. But not in 2024. Not in that final. Not on that day. Gabby Thomas won in 21.81. Brittany Brown and Mackenzie Long took the next two spots in 21.90 and 21.91. Abby Steiner, one of the most talented 200-meter runners America had produced, was left outside the Olympic team. And after the race, the emotion broke through. She cried. She explained that she had been running through serious pain in both feet. She revealed that more surgery was needed. For fans watching, it was heartbreaking. Because this was not a case of an athlete simply being too slow. This was a world-class sprinter fighting a battle most people could not see. And then came the third surgery. But what Abby did next may be the most revealing part of the entire story. While recovering from another foot surgery, Abby Steiner did not simply sit in silence. She started building another version of herself. She studied for the NSCA Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist exam, one of the most respected certifications in the world of athletic performance. This is not a simple online test. It covers exercise science, biomechanics, strength programming, conditioning, and how the human body performs under stress. And Abby passed it. Then she applied to the University of South Carolina's Master of Science program in exercise science, and she got accepted. When she posted the update, it was not a dramatic farewell. It was not a retirement speech. It was not a final goodbye to track. She said she was taking a step back from running for the time being. For the time being. Those words matter. Because Abby Steiner did not say she was done. She said she needed space. She needed healing. She needed answers. And then the lawsuit came. Abby Steiner is now suing Puma, alleging that defective shoes and training equipment contributed to the injuries that damaged her feet and disrupted her career. According to reports about the lawsuit, she claims that the shoes altered foot and ankle mechanics and increased the risk of injury. Puma has denied the allegations, and because this is a legal case, the truth will have to be tested in court. But even before a judge or jury decides anything, the lawsuit has already forced track and field to ask uncomfortable questions. How much do we really know about the long-term effects of modern super shoes and carbon-plated spike technology? How much pressure is placed on young athletes when they suddenly become marketable stars? How many races are too many races? And when an athlete breaks down, who is responsible? The athlete? The coach? The sponsor? The system? Or everyone who benefited while the body was still producing results? Because Abby Steiner's story is bigger than one brand, one lawsuit, or one injury. It is about what happens when a young athlete rises faster than anyone expected, and the entire machine around her starts moving at full speed. In 2022, Abby ran 57 races. She became an NCAA champion, a US champion, a world champion, a professional athlete, a national star, all in 1 year. And then, within the next few seasons, she needed 3 surgeries. That is not just a career arc, that is a warning. And yet, this story is not over. Abby Steiner is still only in her mid-20s. Her 21.77 does not disappear. Her talent does not vanish. Her competitive fire did not end because she walked away from the track for a while. In fact, what she has done away from the track may prove something even more powerful. She is learning the science behind the body that carried her to greatness. She is studying performance. She is understanding injury. She is becoming more than just the athlete who ran fast. She is becoming someone who understands why athletes break, how they recover, and what it really takes to protect the human body from the demands of elite sport. Maybe Abby Steiner comes back. Maybe she does not. But one thing is already clear. She was never just a sprinter. She was a fighter, a student, a champion. And now, maybe, a voice for every athlete who trusted the system and paid a price they never expected. The track world is still watching. Because if Abby Steiner ever returns healthy, strong, and free from pain, then the woman who once ran 21.77 may have one more chapter left. And this time, the comeback would not just be about winning a race. It would be about proving that even when speed is taken away, greatness can still survive. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more powerful sports documentaries, untold track and field stories, and the moments behind the medals. Because in sports, the finish line never tells the whole story.